we have, as you know, we have to defend the patrimony of our land and our communities. So for us, the impact of global warming has been, unfortunately, given very high tolls of deaths and damages. So the public opinion has been directly impacted on these, and film commissions and film funds have the double responsibility on one hand of experimenting more directly public policies connected to the measures of controlling the impact of emissions and the systematic implementation of renewable energies also in the production. And on the other hand, we have the privilege and the responsibility of changing the way that the public imaginary is perceiving the action against global warming. And the ability of giving this sense of individual responsibility is what we invested mostly. The different Italian regions are taking actions to create alliances with local municipalities. And thanks to the declaration of the pact that, as you know, various institutions, both in Europe and in the world, are taking in order to prevent disasters and to sustain a more plausible financial investment of the public funds towards actions that can actually improve our ability of making significant change in the local communities, has created various experimentation. In Sardinia, because we are an island, we used money that comes from the renewable energy funds, and we created a project called Heroes 2020, which is the commission of production of short films, web series, and documentaries that target the issue of sustainability on various fronts, from sustainable mobility to renewable energies users in public administration, as well as in the private investment sector. The result has been incredible. We gave free options to the production companies to use the existing protocols, including the Ecoprod standards or the PGA Green. We use, of course, all the partners with our European friends that gave us full support from Ireland to Norway to Germany and France. And as a result, we have a completely updated new generation of producer that is producing exclusively with the green protocols. And for Sardinia, the numbers are not huge, so we were not able to impact tremendously that much in the result of the calculation of the reduction of the emissions. But what we saw has changed is that it has produced a completely new generation of eco-labeled hotels, more responsible tourism that actually is giving now sufficient support to production in terms of systematic use of kilometer zero catering and craft services, as well as, of course, the possibility of having available the tools to make sustainable productions and have them in place also in the island. Sardinia is not the only region that has done that. Piedmont has now experimented a protocol in Turin that includes the possibility of getting financial support from the city by using the local electrical contract. So productions don't have charges for the use of public electricity and, of course, public storage and everything that can actually be efficient for the production in terms of control of the budget. I insist on the economic aspect because, as other regions have proved, like Trentino, there is a very big component in spreading the word and making audiovisual production sustainable, and the possibility of creating new companies, startup, and new alliances in the different fields of production. For Italy, design is a very big partner in the initiative because we can include a very strong investment in innovation and technology by using the skills of very, very young and upcoming designers that can actually turn objects that are purely imagined as scientific research tools into very efficient production design elements or additional components of the creative process that the audiovisual industry puts in place with every project. Last but not least, we have a partner as the Italian Film Commission, which is Edison. Edison is one of the suppliers of the electrical companies in Italy, and they have actually started a program in 2011 that is the application, very experimental, of one of the first green protocols in Europe. And what they did has so far brought to the attention of 6 fully commercial features shot with the protocol, and they have now partnered with the Italian Film Commission to tailor very specific protocols, municipality by municipality, region by region. We have a lot of materials, but I don't think that today the structure is done that way. We have also even a letter from Edison that was not, the two heads of the program of the green production were not able to come today. But what I want just to very briefly finalize this first round of the table, saying that the Film Commission and the Film Funds are all united in various networks in Europe, and you'll see here a community of professionals that are working year-long, meeting every 2 months to find additional solutions to create alliances, not only to make the public administrations and the public financial support more evident and more significant to turn the productions green, but also to find a way to make a more significant impact worldwide, pushing the policymaker and the lawmakers to turn single initiatives into a systematic action. And that's why it's important today that we are here in Paris, and we really thank you, Olivier and Joanna, for having us here. Thanks.